YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about my onboarding process with Swift Transportation. First, you need to know that I was living down South Florida, and the thing is they don't employ people from South Florida. They only employ from north of Orlando, basically Ocala. That's where they have their terminal in Florida. I was living in Florida. After I got my license, I passed the test. I went to Sheridan Technical College. You can see it in my last video. I called Swift Transportation and a bunch of other companies, and my best option was to work for Swift Transportation because that's the company that has the best pay, based on what I've seen and what information I got from calling every single company. So yeah, I called every single company out there, and they wouldn't pay me more than 46 cents. Okay, so all the starter companies, either they don't employ from South Florida or they don't pay enough for everything that I have to do. So, and I know I need to get my experience, so my best bet was call Swift, tell them that I already have an address in Georgia, but which is true. I have my aunt that lives in Georgia, and I called her, talked to her, and told her about my situation, and she said okay, I can use her address and then kind of move there to get my process started. So that's what I did, and after talking to her, I called them back. I said, hey, I got an address in Georgia, I'm ready to start, and what do I need to do? So basically the week after that, I moved. I took all my stuff, packed everything, I was gone. Guys, I knew what I wanted. I wanted to start work as soon as possible. After graduating, I graduated May 17th of 2022, and by May 30th or May 28th, one of these days, moved June 3rd. So after moving June 3rd, in June 5th, I had my orientation back in Georgia, because right now I'm in South Carolina, and I'll tell you why. Back in Georgia, I had my orientation on a Monday, June 5th, 2023. And at the orientation, I did my drug screening, my alcohol screening, and everything. And they told me it would take 3 days for them to receive the result. And then after that, I would receive a driver code, which meant that I was officially a driver for Swift Company. And then 3 days later, I received a text message and email saying that I am employed. I'm officially a Swift driver. I got everything that I needed to do. They booked me a ticket from Georgia to South Carolina because I believe that they either didn't have enough mentors to start right away with all the people that they needed to get on board, or I didn't need training that last 4 weeks in the truck with a mentor. So basically they put me in this class called Top Gun Driver Academy, and I completed 1 week of yard training, and I would be in a truck with a mentor for 2 weeks instead of being in a truck for 4 weeks. So that's cool. It's better than being in a truck with somebody that you don't know and that you have to live with in a truck for a whole 4 weeks. I'd rather train in the yard and do computer simulations, and I'll show you some clips that I got. It was pretty cool. I learned a lot. Basically everything that I didn't learn in CDL school, like stop braking and how to drive in the mountains and how to react to certain stuff, how to keep the truck from skidding, and plenty of stuff that they didn't teach you. I learned a lot, and the trainer was cool. He was here to help everybody. He was genuinely trying to make everybody better and kind of be the best driver we could actually be. And I'm gonna tell you, that week went by fast. It went really fast. I'm not even kidding. Like, I feel like days are flying. The last day, which was yesterday, we had a test to see if we would pass the class, and everybody did. Now I'm in my hotel room, which is a mess, and I only been here for 2 days, y'all, and I know it's a mess, but ooh, what a nice car. My bad, y'all. So yeah, when I want something, I go after it, and not everybody in my family supported my decision. Everybody was worried. Everybody was telling me, oh, you don't tell us anything, blah blah blah, we don't know what company you work for. They didn't want to know because they don't really agree with what I'm doing. So I was like, hey, I got a job and I'm going there, but I never gave them the information, which I get they can be upset about that, but I literally didn't even think about that, because when I know somebody doesn't agree with what I'm doing, I don't really bother telling them what I'm doing and what are the steps that I'm taking. But I guess I was wrong for that. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep you guys updated. I'm gonna insert some clips on how my week went. I kind of vlogged, but I didn't really put too much details into what I was doing and filming, because I was really focused on finishing this class, y'all. But now I want to say that I'm kind of nervous to be in a truck with a stranger, a mentor that I've never seen, met, talked to, and live with them for a whole 2 weeks. I feel like, especially when I'm a female and they're a male, of course I know that, I hope so, that they are very professional and clean, because that's the problem that a lot of people have with their mentor, is that they're not that clean. They're not clean. Sometimes they can be impatient, and I don't know, I don't want to say all of them, but I've definitely heard some people have experience with a mentor. They would teach them good, but it's like sometimes the environment is not clean the way they, like, you're basically going to their house. What can you tell them? Like, when you go to somebody's house and it's dirty, you can't really tell them, hey, can you clean up after yourself, blah blah blah, even if you're living with them for a couple of days, but that's not your house. And I feel like it's the same for a truck. You go into their house, there's personal space. And I don't know, I hope that my mentor is clean, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated and tell you about my experience. But if you want something, just find a way to get it. That's all I gotta say, because nobody's gonna hand you anything, nobody's gonna push you, encourage you. Everything is there for you, and you just go grab it. That's all I'm saying. And if you want things to go better for you, you just literally gotta get up and make it better for yourself. And that's what I'm doing, and I'm excited for this journey. I can't wait. I literally can't wait to have my own truck, vlog for you guys, and tell you what my days consist of, what loads I got, what routes I got, like how the pay is. I'm literally and genuinely excited. And I don't know, I don't even know anybody like that on YouTube, but I feel like putting my experience out there is gonna help and motivate a lot of young people like me. And if you don't know it, I'm 21 years old, just turned 21, and I am a college dropout too. But this is me, this is my story, and I can't wait to share it with everybody and show everybody that it's very much possible, even if literally almost everybody is against you in your family because they don't agree with the way you see how you should live your life and do it. But I encourage you, if you got goals and you want to be out there and do something that you think is genuinely good for you, after you have some sense into you, of course, do it. Go do it. And as long as you have the possibilities and you pray about it and you stay consistent, I believe you can do it. So if I can, you can too. We got goals here. We don't procrastinate. I mean, we do a little bit. That's what I was doing here, and I said, okay, let me pick up my camera and do something, because it's impossible. But you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it too, because I'm a very lazy person, but I can be productive when I want to, and when I want something, I go after it. But after that, I literally spend the whole day on my bed, and then worked out for like 20 minutes and then took a shower, and I feel better. And that's why I'm productive right now. And you should do the same if you're laying in your bed and not doing shit. Okay? All right. Unless it's nighttime. Good night, y'all. Or good morning, y'all. Or have a nice day, y'all. Okay? Bye. See you in my next video.